is Securities. Let's have a look at some of the latest developments in the Sri Lankan economy and financial markets. Sri Lanka received a record high of $517.4 million in workers' remittance in October as more people migrated abroad for jobs and the exchange rates were normalized. The remittances, along with the tourist earnings, helped the country to cover its trade deficit, which stood at $4,865 million for the first 10 months of 2023. The central bank expects the workers' remittance to remain strong in the coming months as the demand for Sri Lankan workers in the Middle Eastern and other regions increases. The successful completion of Phase 2 in the CPC project is poised to enhance its local and global standing, providing a structured timeline for economic, social and cultural impact. Key developments including the opening of downtown Port City duty-free in December 2023, followed by construction phases for CIFC, the mixed-use complex, international schools and university commencing in mid-2024, with additional construction activities for the marina and associated areas starting in June 2024. A 35-member delegation led by Party Central Committee member is visiting Sri Lanka for 3 days starting on November 16, aiming to enhance bilateral ties across various sectors including trade, tourism, industry, agriculture, culture, education, investments and economic activities. Sri Lanka's Energy Ministry Secretary announced a new regulation imposing a $2 million annual fee on fuel distributors, including new entrants Sinopec and RM Parks, as well as Lanka IOC, a change from the previous exemption for Lanka IOC. Despite Lanka IOC's previous stake in Ceylon Petroleum Storage Terminal Limited, the new distributors appointed this year lack a stake in the common user facility, and plans for a separate regulatory unit within the Ministry of Energy are pending approval. Galdari Hotels Lanka PLC has officially entered an agreement with the Board of Investment of Sri Lanka for the refurbishment of Galdari Hotel with an anticipated investment of $33.5 million as decided by the board on November 9, 2023. Distilleries Company of Sri Lanka PLC has entered an agreement with Heineken Asia Pacific to acquire Heineken Lanka Limited shares, also securing trademark licenses for brands like Heineken, Tiger and Anchor in Sri Lanka. This collaboration aims to leverage Distilleries Company's local expertise in liquor distribution with Heineken's brewing proficiency to offer a wider range of quality beer brands, enhancing consumer choice and experiences in Sri Lanka. It was mentioned that without bank capitalization, the budget deficit to GDP ratio is anticipated to drop to 7.6%, and with bank capitalization, it is expected to be at 9.1%. The government has introduced new revenue proposals with an ambitious target, anticipating a 44.7% increase in the revenue growth at a robust rate. The government also plans to increase the total expenditure by 32.8% year-on-year. Recurrent expenditure, which includes salaries, wages and interest payments, is expected to increase by 18% year-on-year. The total expenditure as a percentage of GDP is projected to reach 22.2% in the following year, up from 18.7% in the previous year. In the recent Treasury-Bill auction, the 3-month T-bill rate decreased by 25 basis points, the 6-month T-bill rate decreased by 6 basis points, where the 1-year T-bill rate decreased by 3 basis points. Throughout the week, the all-share index experienced a fluctuation, hitting a high of 10,882.28 and closing low at 10,646.85. Looking ahead, our analysis anticipates the index to oscillate within the range, potentially encountering resistance around 10,986.71 and finding support near 10,513.91. Let's take a look at this week's Colombo Stock Exchange market status. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week.